Today we're going to talk about growing Coastal Banksia, that's Banksia Integrifolia, from seed, one of my favourite plants and a local down here. Here is all the ones that I'm growing right now. To start, let's just look at the ones I did in these tubes, which have been monstered by caterpillars. You really have to watch out for them when they're young. And I've used two probably coarse of a soil mix, like a native one. This is how I got all my seeds to germinate. I did it in a bag like that with some wet toilet paper, and it worked really well. Here is the results. One thing I notice is that you want to give them in summer if you want them to grow water every day. That's something that I've learned. There's a different rate of growth here, perhaps because of the caterpillars, not too sure, but all of them are going okay. Really got to watch for the caterpillars. And yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. Eventually I might plant some out. I might swap some into bigger pots. We'll see how we go. These are doing okay. Behind it you can see some of the other results. This huge one here, which is the best performer by far, it's nearly 1/2 meter high and still growing. I've got that in like a really high 15 centimeter pot. I'm going to plant that in autumn, see how it goes. These two, my next best cabs off the rank, there in those 10 centimeter pots or a bit less. Might plant one of them in autumn just to do an experiment. This one's like short, but it's a lot more stout, a lot more leaves. I don't know if that means something. If anyone could tell me, not sure. The rest of them are doing all right. I probably won't plant any of the other ones out. We'll see how we go. Maybe this one here on the outside of the fence just to do a bit of an experiment. But these have been very successful. And as I said, next time, as you'll see at the end of this episode, I decided to collect the seed, which was less daunting than I thought. And also there's the thought, do I do it from the local native seeds or not? So from that last video, remember I showed you the two Banksia Integrifolia that I planted just to see how they go, because I had so many. Planted these in winter, haven't grown really anything, even though it's their natural environment. It really, I guess, has shown that if you don't plant them at the right size, that this is what can happen. So they haven't looked like they've gone worse. They've just done nothing for 6 months. This is the second one too. This one actually uprooted and moved here. It's got that lime green color, but it's doing okay, I guess. For those who want to know how to get Banksia seeds and what they look like, it's so easy. You just take them after they've flowered. When these things are closed, you need to dry them out. You don't need fire, which I saw on some videos people had. It just dries out and then they end up dropping to the bottom. So you can see all those pods. Here you can see that there's some in there. So these seeds actually cost a lot. So do the full trees from nurseries. And so yeah, it's here's all the seeds that have fallen out, and there's a whole bunch of them. So this is the gorgeous Coastal Banksia, one of my favorite trees, and I can't wait.